What's up, guys? How are you? Welcome into a Tuesday morning episode of the Daily Juice podcast. My name is Matt Perrault. You guys can follow me across all of my socials at Sports Talk Matt. And the heater continues. 12 consecutive plays of the day come in, but I'm not going to lie. I'm frustrated. That Northwestern bet is going to stick with me for a little while. That was brutal. That was a flagrant foul at the end, that 2 shots in the ball and then free throws, and then we lose by 4. UCLA loses by 4. That call literally gave UCLA the game. And it looked like a complete bogus flagrant call. The kid tackled him going to the basket, but he wasn't doing it intentionally. It wasn't like a flagrant. It was just a foul. Just fouled him to send him to the free throw line. I don't know what flagrant 1, flagrant 2. I don't know what those are anymore, but the Moises Moody play comes in. That was the play of the day. Dyson Daniels comes in easily. That also cashes. So we get a 2-0 mark. Ja Morant was scratched, so he never played. So we went 2-0 in our NBA player props, 0-1 in college basketball, down 0.1 units on a 2-1 day, in my ice cold college basketball betting continues. I am ferociously cold. Bad right now in college basketball. But this is how it goes, though. I can't tell you how many times in my betting world this is how it goes. I am red hot in one thing and I am ice cold in the other, and we basically just get juiced out. I don't know if you guys have had those similar situation with this, but this has been a consistent thing in my life, at least, that I can't be hot at 2 things at once. I'm either red hot in the NFL and ice cold in college football, or I'm great in college football, or I'm ice cold in the NFL. So, 22-8 NBA player props, 22-8. You can basically flip that, and that's essentially what I'm doing in college basketball. I'm hitting at a 42% clip right now in college basketball. Just unacceptable. But we're up for the year, and we're ridiculous for college for NBA player props. We're ridiculous. But college basketball has been just flat out bad. I will give you 2 college basketball bets that I like coming up tonight. We will do the live stream with myself and Terrell Furman. We'll do the last regular season college basketball live stream on Tuesday night at 5:30 Eastern time on the BettingPros YouTube channel. We will do that. Then we're going to shift to the weekend, and we're going to be doing it on Saturday live streams. More to come on that, but it's going to happen the same time that I do the Discord channel chats, 11 a.m. Eastern. Instead, it's going to be not on the Discord channel. It's going to be on the YouTube channel. We're going to be doing that live. And Terrell Furman will join me as we'll break down picks and plays for college basketball as we head to March Madness. February was bad. Maybe March is going to be great. I don't know. Let's hope that we have a really good college basketball NCAA tournament, because yikes, it has not been great for me at all here with college. But everything else has been really good. NBA player props. So I've got 3 player props here for tonight. Mike Mayer will go ahead and pick one of them. We'll see if we can go 13 for 13 for NBA player props. We thought for sure we would miss tonight because we talked all about it. So we were like, oh, God, we jinxed it. It's going to happen. Good job out of you guys by the way, going and following Mike and sending him messages. He's now on the Daily Juice Discord channel. He's always been lurking, but now he's actually communicating with you guys on the Daily Juice Discord channel. So I love that. That's phenomenal on the Betting Pros Discord, but Daily Juice, channel on our Discord for Betting Pros. So that's been a lot of fun. So good job out of you guys following him on Twitter and interacting with him, because he picked another winner of our winners. So 2-1, and we wind up winning. So 12-0. We'll see if we can go 13-0 with 3 NBA player props in 1. Yes, I'm going to give you a parlay. Yes, an NBA parlay. I'll have 2 other college basketball bets coming up later on tonight, but I'm going to give you an NBA 2-leg moneyline parlay today that we're going to jump in with for us here. But before we do that, I've got something that you guys are going to want to win. Now, we'll announce the winner of the Nick Chubb helmet tomorrow. But a lot of these, I don't care about. A lot of these I talk about, you guys like them, but I want this. What I'm about to offer up for you guys, I want this. This is maybe the coolest thing we've given away on the Daily Juice. How about a signed Allen Iverson jersey? An AI signed jersey is no joke. That is awesome. That can be won for free. easy, for free. If you want to win this for free, a signed Allen Iverson Philadelphia 76ers jersey, courtesy of our friends at pristineauction.com. All you have to do is subscribe to the Betting Pros YouTube channel right now, drop a comment on any Daily Juice video, and that is it. We will make the announcement for the winner coming up on March the 18th, okay? So mark that down. It's going to go for a little bit because we don't normally have something this damn cool to give away. So it's going to be a little bit on this, but we're going to jump in here on the 18th and give this away right here on the Daily Juice. So make sure you've got the notifications turned on so you can know when our new videos are dropping for the Daily Juice. This is a cool prize, a signed Allen Iverson Philadelphia 76ers jersey. Easy to do to win this. Subscribe to the Betting Pros YouTube channel. Comment on this video or any Daily Juice video, and you will be entered to win this, and we will pull the winner coming up on March the 18th. That is cool. Very cool jersey to be given away thanks to our friends at pristineauction.com. Okay, let's get into the NBA player props. We're going to talk about Zach Collins first because he is the number one option at the moment on the prop bet cheat sheet. Points, rebounds, and assists. Now, I'm going to tell you guys a story that probably is a little bit like too much information, but there's a reason why I've never bet anything with Zach Collins. So Zach Collins is from Vegas. I can't remember how this came to be, but it came to be in some form or fashion. Zach Collins' fiance, girlfriend, I'm not sure exactly what she is, but she is also from Vegas. I never actually went out with her, but Zach Collins' fiance's mom, I'm 47, guys, remember. I don't know how I met her. I'm racking my brain as to how I met her, but somebody tried to set me up, or at least there was like talk that we were going to go on a date. And then we never actually went on a date because I was still going through my divorce. And I was like, I'm not ready to date anybody. And so, but she was a really nice person. And and she would, we text and talk and she would tell me about Zach Collins. And so I always felt like it was a little awkward to bet on Zach Collins. Like it was too close to home to bet anything with Zach Collins because, it was weird for me. Just put it that way. Okay. But the prop bet cheat sheet, this is the number one option and the point differential has never been this big. Okay. This is a 5-star play. This is a plus 37.5 positive EV play for Zach Collins on the Bulls up against the Cleveland Cavaliers, who are one of the best defensive teams in the NBA. His points, rebounds, and assist prop is set at 26.5. According to the projection, they've got it at 11.6. Now, if you go and look at the Moses Moody play that came in last night, right? 11.6 was what his prop was put at, and we bet under 16.5. It was bet up to 17.5. It fell 11, I believe, right? It never came close, and the projection was right. That was the number one play on the prop bet cheat sheet last night. So again, this is the number one play in the prop bet cheat sheet, and Zach Collins here, the prop bet analyzer, takes a look at it, and it's hit under this number 13 of 15 games. Now, that's because this number's never been really this high at 25.5. Normally, this number is not that high, and he's been sort of a role player here, hasn't played a ton of basketball, and now he has gone against the Clippers. He had 45 points, rebounds, and assists. Against Toronto, he had 33 points, rebounds, and assists, but last time out against Indiana, it fell 23. So we're dealing with 26.5 here at minus 129 for Zach Collins. Prop bet cheat sheet loves it. It's a 5-star play against a great defensive team and against a team that's got size with Mobley and company. I'll follow. Let's get into it. Zach Collins under 26.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Bet number 2, back to Josh Giddey. Same game. Josh Giddey, we bet it before. Josh Giddey has never gone over this against Cleveland in his NBA or his last 4 games, with the line at 33, 34.5 for points, rebounds, and assists. 34.5 points, rebounds, and assists. According to the prop bet cheat sheet, it's going to come in at 27. We were on this last game, and he went under. it's been sort of wild because this number of 34.5 has actually gone over 5 straight games at that number. Now, we played it the last time it came on out, and that was nowhere. I mean, the number was, I think, 39? That number was? It was high. It was 30. Yeah, it was something along those lines of like 33. I can't remember, but it went over. We were on under. I think it closed at like 33.5, maybe it closed on that game. So he got the 34. We had bet a better number, and I think 37.5 we had played, and it went under. So at 33.5, it went over. At 33.5, it went over, but at 34.5, it would have gone under. So I don't know how sweaty this would be. This might be kind of sweaty, but this is as I mentioned, he's never gone over this number over the last 2 seasons up against Cleveland. Josh Giddey has not gone over 34.5 points, rebounds, and assists. It's a 7 differential, 7 points. It's kind of hard to say points because it's point, rebounds, and assists, but the number is expected to go under by 7. 5-star play, 37% positive EV. Against a very good defensive team again. We're going to come in and bet the under 34.5 points, rebounds, and assists for Josh Giddey here for the Bulls. So 2 Bulls plays on the under. Bet the game under. Not horrible. If you're liking 2 unders on these 2 players, you can bet the game under if you would like. But I do have one over to give you. And let's talk about Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns. Look, I don't know what's going on with Phoenix, okay? They are currently out of the playoffs. 28-33. They are 3 games behind Dallas for the 10 seed in the loss column. They're just a mess. And Kevin Durant is sort of a guy who was like, he's just going to get his points. They're 2-8 straight up over their last 10 games. Not good. And now you're taking on a Timberwolves team that, look, they need this. Minnesota's 33-29. They're the 9 seed at the moment. They're a game up on Dallas, trying to stay out of that 10 spot. And they're tied with the Clippers and the Kings at the 7, 8, and 9 spot, but they're losing the tiebreaker, so that pushes them all the way down to the 9 seed. Just 4 wins in the last 10 games for Minnesota, but we'll talk about them here in a second, but they need it. Clippers come to town. Clippers haven't been good either, okay? But like I just mentioned, the Clippers are right there tied with the Timberwolves and the Kings. They're the 7 seed at the moment. Kevin Durant has gone over this number 9 of the last 15 games. He did not go over against New Orleans, only 19 points for him, or 19 points in rebounds, rather, for him there. But against New Orleans, the game before, he had 33. Before that, against Memphis, he had 34. Of the games in which Kevin Durant has not gone over, so against the Spurs, he didn't go over. The next game against Chicago, 37. Against Toronto, didn't go over. In the next game, he went over by 34. I had 34, just over. We had 34. And then against New Orleans, if you're following the trend here, he should have a big game here with points and rebounds to go over 29.5. We'll give you an over here. 33.5 is the projected. 33.1 is the projected for points and rebounds for Kevin Durant. Again, a 5-star play. Good defense for the Clippers. A little bit of a fear factor there, but maybe Durant can go off and just score 30 points tonight, period, score 30, and then you don't need any rebounds, and we're good. So we'll see how he winds up offensively, but points and rebounds over 29.5 for Kevin Durant for our 3 NBA player props. All right, so for the props for tonight, Josh Giddey, points, rebounds, and assists under 34.5. Zach Collins, points, rebounds, and assists under 26.5. And Kevin Durant, points and rebounds over 29.5 for that. Let me just, 26.5, 34.5, and 29.5 for our 3 NBA player props. Now, mention the Suns, who have just been absolutely horrible. Suns are playing the Clippers, okay? Clippers need this game. Clippers are only half a game behind the Warriors, who are red hot, who have won 8 of 10. And since Jimmy Butler has joined their team, they're 8-1. They've been great with Jimmy Butler. Clippers need to get going here. They lost their last 2, and now they're playing a Suns team that just, the number's 2.5. Rather than getting beat on a last-second shot, I want to bet money line on that. But we can throw in Minnesota here because they're taking on the Sixers, and the Sixers are dead, okay? Sixers have won 1 time in their last 10. They have no interest in winning any games here. They're 21-39. They're 29 games behind the Cavaliers, but at home, they're 11-21 at home. They're just absolutely a garbage team. On the road, they're even, they're actually a little better on the road, but they're 10-18 on the road. They're going to lose this game. 2-leg moneyline parlay is -104. So you get a little less juice on this. And you don't have to worry about betting, if you bet money line for the Clippers in Phoenix, you're going to wind up betting a little extra. That's a -134 play on that. So you guys like parlaying. Okay, why not? Let's just get involved with the Clippers money line against the Suns and the Timberwolves money line up against the 76ers. Give you a couple of games to watch if you want here, and you can throw 1.04 units down on it to win. You have to put 1.3 down now. You can just put 1.04. So you save a little money on the juice, and if we're wrong, it's not that big of a deal on this, but I really would be surprised if we're wrong on the Sixers game. I mean, if the T-Wolves lose that game to the Sixers, you can lay the 12.5 or 13 points if you want. I'd rather just lay money line. Timberwolves and the Clippers -104 for a money line play for us here today on that. All right. So Giddey, points, rebounds, assists under. Collins, points, rebounds, and assists under. Kevin Durant, points and rebounds over. Clippers, T-Wolves money line at -104. And we will have 2 college basketball bets coming at you as we will do the college basketball live stream hitting you at 5:30 Eastern time with myself and Terrell Furman on the Betting Pros YouTube channel. My name is Matt Perrault. Let's see if we can keep it rolling. Can we go 13 for 13 on the play of the day? We'll find out what the play of the day is later on today when Mike Mayer is going to pick it for us, and we'll see of those plays. He will pick the Daily Juice and Betting Pros pick of the day. 12 straight. See if you make it 13. My name is Matt Perrault. You guys can follow me across all of my socials at Sports Talk Matt every single morning. It is the Daily Juice Podcast.